I just did the kitty litter. It's 6:13. I've got the news started. I'm doing a really slapdash supper. It's all frozen. Totally frozen. You standing up? I had this loop in my hand. Okay, there we go. Stand up? All right, good. I went to the hairdresser and got my hair trimmed and colored. So that's it until next year. Not for trimming, it's for colored. Trimming, I go in December again, closer to Christmas. Leaving all the batter. Got some frozen fish, some cod, I think. I think I'm gonna go faster than they say. I don't think it'll take that long. And pierogies, fish and pierogies. Really? You say that? You didn't say that before. Yeah. A little smoky. Maybe I'll turn that down a bit. Yeah, it's a whole fillet of fish. I've got the sticks as well, and I noticed that I had this lower down in the freezer. So, not too bad. Sometimes I get good deals. Sometimes I make smart choices. I am working. Oh, I finally got a box for Dina's stuff. Oh, really? Whiny. Because I had all her stuff sitting on the edge of the table, and I couldn't table it. There's stuff sitting there. It's all loose stuff, like 3-4 baskets, little baskets that used to be in some of the cupboards in the bathroom here. And I realized that I had a paper box in my car that was just holding 2 recycling bins that were holding some other stuff. So those recycling bins, the little recycling bins, could hold the stuff perfectly well without this huge paper box. Because when I went to school, I inquired about boxes, and before I even said anything, and I said, and the lack of boxes. For some reason, they're low on boxes. Probably because they're not using paper, because we are not there printing stuff. So they don't have any paper boxes. So didn't even think of that when I was going there, thinking, oh, I'll go there and get some paper boxes. They don't have a reason to have paper boxes. So I was out of luck. So just like at the liquor store, I was out of luck. But I had the forethought to nab me some those are green beans. So we got fish fillets, pierogies, and green beans. One for my lid, my universal lid. And that's it for supper. So the kitty litter's done. The box, the stuff, Dina's stuff is in a box. What else do I have to do every evening? Nothing, I don't think. Oh yeah, so I was telling you about my work. Was that? It wasn't. That's what I was leading up to though. Yeah, so I started, it's Saturday, and I did start last night. I had the core pages set up. That always helps. It makes me feel like I got something done, right? So that got done last night. This morning I started working. And what happens every now and then, and that's on those weeks where I don't do well, is that I have an idea and it just doesn't work out the way I'm thinking. So I work on that idea for so long and then I abandon it and restart the thinking process. Well, that happened this morning. But I realized it in the nick of time and restarted the thinking process earlier. So that by now, if not in good shape, I'm at least organized. And I have two tasks. Because Stephanie was saying that she had 3 tasks last week that she had to mark, and I know we're doing so many tasks, and I was feeling guilty about not having so many tasks. So I actually started on that thing, that recording thing. I'm not going to tell her that I started on it because I just got the morning class entered. I haven't done any figuring out how it works. I think I have it right. I think. And my name is only involved. Nobody else's name is involved. So I'm not working on a master way back. So I'm working on my own file, on my own computer, as far as I know. See, that's how annoyingly involved this is. Wait, turn this down or something? I don't know. Okay, heat it up. Flip the fish. Flip the hoagie. Turn the green beans. Fish are losing a bit of a fish is losing a bit of its batter. How am I doing for time? Yeah. Maybe we'll leave this off for now. And go-to spice of choice. Well, the last meal I made, I used garlic plus, and that was interesting, but it didn't work as I wanted it to. So I'm going to avoid that right now and use it on something else in the future. Yeah, I don't want the burgers to get soggy, so I will let them fry now. And the green beans will be fine as they are. I'll do a little bit of salt. And there we go. There you go, Liz. My food is sizzling. It will be fine. See, this is how much food I have in the house, even when I haven't gone shopping in weeks. See, I don't have any cholesterol problems. I don't have any high blood pressure problems. I don't have those health problems. It's a bit warm right now. kitty litter. I did the kitty litter and I did my bedspread. Because I have to vacuum the bedspread every day. Otherwise it gets too hairy. I have not been upstairs to see what they're doing upstairs. Yeah. And I should throw away that bloody cushion. That cushion that Dina, I mean, I'm sure the cats love it, but it gets hairy and I'm not into having hairy things around. I have the couch and I have my bedspread but that cheap cushion just, plus it's on my beautiful chairs. It's on my beautiful chair. Like, I like bare chairs. Sorry, cats, you don't need to sit there. See, Julie is sitting on my chair, no problem. Kenny, you do not need to sit there on a cushion. You can sit on a bare chair just like everybody else. Just turned off so I can eat. Watched The Mandalorian last night. It's a little salty. Maybe not. Well, it's the spoon. I like the spoon, that's why. Watched The Mandalorian, so that was nice. And I waited long enough so that it ended up more near the end of the evening. Watch that. I think hockey is supposed to start sometime. And my son told me when. I don't remember when that was. I could look it up. Where did I put my phone? Oh, darn. I was just going to look it up on my phone. Liz is laughing. I hear her laughing. Of course she's not laughing right now. She'll laugh in a when she does a Monica song. Maybe a week down the road. I probably should take this out. I don't like leaving stuff around in the house. Fruit flies, I don't like that, fruit flies. I'm gonna leave you on. Yeah. I haven't done any dishes today. That's my breakfast bowl in the sink. Yeah, I can do that on the plate. I'm really fond of spoons and bowls, but some things are just better on a plate. Now that needs this. Hang on to that. Oh yeah, those pierogies are crispy. Okay, good. I managed it. I like the crusty stuff at the bottom of pans. why I use the black pans. That's why I don't use my lovely aluminum pan. It's aluminum. It's wok, because you can't stick things to it and scrape them off the same way, right? A cast iron pan gives me iron, and I don't need a lot of beef, so I need all the iron I can get. And it's just good. There, I suppose you want to see that. There we go. We have sole with a breading of lemon pepper breadcrumbs. Pierogies. All I ever have in terms of pierogies is the ones that are filled with mashed potatoes and garlic. I can't have any cheese, any milk, or anything in my pierogies, so my pierogies are super plain. And green beans. That's all.